My name is Satoshi Nakamoto. You don't know me, not yet, but my invention will change your life.
Have you ever heard of the story of the person who invested all their life savings into a new cryptocurrency, only to find out it was a scam? They believed they had discovered the key to easy money, but they ended up losing everything. Welcome to this video, where we will be discussing the dark side of the cryptocurrency world. With the rise of cryptocurrencies, many people have made significant gains.
The dollar. Looks like they're dumping it.
The world's largest oil producer, Saudi Arabia, is reportedly asking to join BRICS.
As more and more developing nations, including some of the world's largest economies, decide to ditch the dollar in their bilateral trade, voices of concern and even despair are being heard in the US over the looming end of America's global financial dominance.
But others have fallen victim to fraud, scams, and money laundering. In this video, we will be uncovering the biggest crypto frauds, scams, and money laundering incidents, and revealing the untold truths and hidden secrets of the crypto world. So buckle up and get ready to learn about the dangers lurking in the shadows of the crypto world. Cryptocurrency fraud is a type of financial fraud that targets investors who hold or trade cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrency fraud can take many forms, including Ponzi schemes, fake ICOs, initial coin offerings, fake exchanges, and more. These scams often promise high returns with little to no risk, but in reality, they are designed to steal your money. Loss theft and fraud. Mt. Gox, the biggest Bitcoin exchange in the world, filed for bankruptcy in February 2014. The business stated that it had lost over 750,000 Bitcoins that belonged to its customers, most likely as a result of theft. This totaled $473 million worth of Bitcoins, or around 7% of the whole supply. Mt. Gox attributed the blame to hackers who had taken advantage of the network's issues with transaction malleability. From a peak of roughly $1,160 in December to less than $400 in February, the price of Bitcoin decreased. On November 21, 2017, Tether said that their main treasury wallet had been compromised, resulting in the loss of $31 million in USDT. The Slovenian cryptocurrency exchange NiceHash revealed that over $70 million had been stolen by hackers using a corporate computer on December 7, 2017. After experiencing 2 hacks in 2017, Yapian, the owner of the South Korean exchange Ubit, filed for bankruptcy on December 19th. Customers might still access 75% of their assets. Unknown hackers utilized Bitcoin Gold's transactions for their own purposes in May 2018. Around $18 million in losses were incurred by exchanges, and Bittrex delisted Bitcoin Gold when it refused to pay its share of the losses. Homero Josh Garza was given a sentence of 21 months in prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release on September 13, 2018. Following the establishment of the cryptocurrency companies Gao Miners and Zen Miner in 2014, Garza admitted guilt to wire fraud in 2015. He had previously admitted that the companies were a part of a pyramid scheme in a plea agreement. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission brought separate civil enforcement actions against Garza, who was eventually forced to pay a $9.1 million fine plus $700,000 in interest. Garza allegedly offered falsely, through his companies, investment contracts representing interests in the earnings they believed would be produced from mining. According to a 2020 EU investigation, security flaws at exchanges and storage providers caused customers to lose cryptocurrency holdings worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Between 2011 and 2019, there were 4 to 12 reported breaches every year. In 2019, there were reported thefts of cryptocurrency assets totaling more than $1 billion. Most stolen goods find their way to illegal markets and are used to finance other criminal activities. In a study released in 2020 by the U.S. Attorney General's Office's Cyber Digital Task Force, the 3 categories that make up the majority of illegal cryptocurrency uses were identified. 1. Financial activities associated with the commission of criminal offenses. 2. Money laundering and the hiding of lawful activity from tax, reporting, or other legal obligations. Or 3. Criminal offenses, such as theft, that directly involve the cryptocurrency market itself. The paper concludes that it is essential that these risks be addressed for Bitcoin to truly realize its transformative potential, and that the government has legal and regulatory measures available at its disposal to counter the concerns presented by cryptocurrency's illegal uses. The government has these options, the paper concludes. The UK 2020 National Risk Assessment, a detailed analysis of the risk of such activities in the UK, rates the risk of using cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin for money laundering and terrorism funding as medium, up from low in the previous 2017 report. Money laundering. The amount of Bitcoin stolen by criminals in 2021 was $8.6 billion, up 30% from the previous year, according to blockchain analytics provider Chainalysis. The data shows that instead of controlling a large number of illegal havens, hackers use a small number of specialized centralized exchanges to send and receive illegal cryptocurrencies. In 2021, such exchanges were the final destination of 47% of the money sent from addresses linked to crime. Almost $2.2 billion worth of bitcoins were stolen using DeFi protocols that year, accounting for 72% of all cryptocurrency thefts. Numerous cryptocurrency businesses, according to Bloomberg and the New York Times, are situated in Federation Tower, a two-skyscraper complex in the center of Moscow City. These companies are suspected of engaging in extensive money laundering, including the acceptance of cryptocurrency funds obtained illegally through fraud, darknet markets, and ransomware. These companies are based at Federation Tower. A few notable businesses include Buy Bitcoin, TetChange, Garantex, EggChange, Cashbank, and Bitslotto. The United States imposed sanctions on Suex in 2021. Bitslotto's owner and creator, Anatoly Legkodimov, was detained after being charged with money laundering by the U.S. Department of Justice. The Hydra dark web market, which is supported by cryptocurrencies and had more than $1 billion in sales in 2020, is another way that illegal funds have entered Russia. Bitslotto's founder and owner, Anatoly Legkodimov, was taken into custody after the U.S. Department of Justice accused him of money laundering. More than $400 million in cryptocurrency trades, or more than 74% of the ransomware industry's revenue in 2021, were probably connected to malware strains from Russia, a country with lax regulatory standards. Because cryptocurrencies are a volatile currency, Russians are the forerunners in accepting them for charitable purposes. President Putin is in favor of overcoming the overbearing control of the restricted number of reserve currencies. Dark web markets. The appeal of cryptocurrencies as a medium of exchange and as a safe haven during financial crises was fueled by their distinctive qualities, which also enabled their use in contentious contexts like online black markets based on the Silk Road. Two more versions of the Silk Road have existed since the first one was shut down in October 2013, in the year that the market drug trade took place. Suicides related to cryptocurrencies. The number of suicides involving cryptocurrencies has increased in 2018 since the collapse of the cryptocurrency market in August. The situation was especially bad since cryptocurrency traders were on suicide watch, even started supplying affected investors on a Reddit cryptocurrency forum with help with suicide prevention. A heartbroken man decided to end his life after breaking up with his girlfriend and losing all of his money to Bitcoin. Stefano Rielli, 23, had broken up with his girlfriend and lost his investment shortly before he took his own life. His body was found by a passerby in a wooded area of Wanstead Flats in East London last September. Mr. Riel had sent an emotional voice note asking a friend to donate my organs before his death. Emergency services were called, and CPR was administered for 20 minutes, but he was pronounced dead. That was only one of the more sad stories. In conclusion, cryptocurrencies have the potential to revolutionize the financial world, but they also come with their own set of risks and dangers. While there have been many instances of fraud, scams, and money laundering in the crypto world, it's important to remember that these incidents are not representative of the entire industry. Just like with any investment, it's important to do your own research, understand the risks involved, and only invest what you can afford to lose. Remember, the crypto world is constantly evolving, and it's crucial to stay informed and up to date on the latest developments in this exciting and rapidly growing industry. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Another story down, so many more to go. See you next time on Storytelling Gods.